Hello, divine ones. Welcome. This is One Divine Light, and today the guides are going to be sharing an energy transmission for the full moon. Iniakarasa, dear ones, Iakayasakarasa. Today we wish to share an energy transmission Iakaratokorosou chikarasa, that soothes Ayakorosou chikarasa, what you would call the frazzled nerves. Iakarasaya chikorotokorasa chika. A lot has happened Iniakarasa in what you would call the last year. Iniakarasa chikiyakarasa. Indeed, things are always happening. But you can see the undoing. You can see the crisis. You can see that there is the breaking point, the tipping point, where things cannot carry on as they were. And for those that wish to be soothed, to sit back and relax, and to let go of worry and fear, because they were never yours to hold, and step into the peace that is always here. It pervades all things, and you may step into this. You may step into this from a personality self perspective, and you may also know this peace as you, and experience it because it is your birthright to do so, because you are one with it. You are it. Ultimately, you are this peace. Okay. So we wish you, if you like to take a moment to get comfortable and relax. You may enjoy this transmission like us sitting up or laying down, as with everything. And today, if you just feel like, I need to lay down, I need to relax, let us provide this moment for you, please, to find the most comfortable space for you, and we will begin. Okay, your heart, our heart is one heartbeat. One pulse of life. Nike kroso turushukti se. As I get a soto, let's harness the energy. Ayokoroso chikoratekia karasata karasa. Of the full moon, but to be honest with you, we could harness the energy of anything. Because everything is energy. And we don't want you to think that one day or one thing is more special than another, because you yourself are glorious, magnificent, and magical. Very special indeed. And are there times energetically, yes, energy is always fluctuating, and we could say at times there are times energetically that you might say are energetically the right time, and if we would say something like this, we'd say now is that time. Shiakarato kurebe sekiato shiu niai shia siukuto siata kerese akoroso chia bakarasa tekerese. So you might like to iniakarasa chikaroto korosa, notice your breath. And follow your breath as it goes in and goes out, and feel the expansion in your physical body, and also feel or notice the expansion of your energy body. It is always moving. And yes, indeed, you can extend it. You can expand expand it. You can expand your energy body. You can expand your energy. Akarasa, yes, you can. Akarasa ichikoroto. Anekarasa, do not doubt it. Ikane chikio brokto sini ayakoroso waitai sho kiata karasa. And maybe you can experience this iniokoroto kanese karasa as a feeling inikarata karasa as we expand now. Iakarasa takarasa, your vital life force. Iakarata ishikoroto karasa, your energy body. Akarasa ichikoroto karase kera parakata sareshi. Ini akata sokorata karasa takarasa korata karasa karata karasa kitishi akarata karasa ukte anasa karata korosotochi akarasa takoshka braktai ini shiki aparakta sotokshi braktata siki enotokrosachi ini asakarata chi alaishai ini korota kesekere tokorse kite sikarota shai iti shi braktai ini kata korosotik shikorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokorosokoroso all tentacles, all attachments, all tethers, all ties, that you have out, everywhere, you call them back, and so it is. Root chakra, to what you would call crown. Clear, clear, clear. Yes, I show. And I say, so sweep. Clear. And the gold light. The white light. The golden light. Comes down. Indeed, it is always streaming. And you feel it. Through what you would call the crown. Down the central channel. And back up. And back down. And up and down. As it goes up and down, it builds energy. And now you can feel it expanding and building this energy moving, this energy pulse through your central channel straight down to the earth. Zoom. And they're giving me the sound. I hear the sound. Down your central channel to the earth. One with the earth. Draw all the energy you need from the earth. The eternal mother. So draw what you need up. Through you. On all levels. What you would call your body. And many levels of bodies. Many bodies. Layer upon layer upon layer. And draw this energy up. And out. Into what you would call the ethers. Into emerging. Merge. Here. Merge with divinity. Merge with one. Harmony is the way. There is only harmony. Esikia tokia mae tokoroso shi. Naikia tokorosi shikia pokotokia tatachikotokia titi shikiokoto shir. Shir. Naikia pokoto susi ananasai. Nai. Clearing iakaya sikio shokoro sai shikia pakasata kasata kasaka. Some of you might say ayakarasa, out with the old and in with the new. Ania sokoroso chiakarasa chikarasa. And we would say iakarasa chikiotoro karasa chikarasa. We bless what you would call the old iakarasa, and we bless what you would call the new iakarasa chikarasa chika, and we merge iakarasa, both of these together, iakarasa chikara, into nothing. Iakarasa chikarosa karo, because your idea of what was old inikarasa and your idea of what's to come are very limited, because indeed what you would call is to come is beyond anything that you could possibly imagine. So let us balance and protect. So I'm asking of why to like build a shell around you, of protection, but there's no fear here. So I'm asking, then why do we need that? If there's nothing to fear, why do we need it? And they say, this is not about fear. This is about frequency. There is a difference. What are you protected from? Well, indeed, there is nothing to protect you from. Because on one level, you are beyond anything that requires protection. You are beyond what you would even call the laws of the universe, what you would call karma. Any other ideas or concepts that you have about the laws of the universe, you're even beyond these. As you descend, we'll say it like this today, but please remember that we've said before, and we'll say it again, descending isn't bad. Descending frequency-wise, into a manifestation, like for instance, what you call Earth. As you begin this descent, your frequency changes. So this shell allows you to keep and integrate the frequencies that you are building, experiencing now, on Earth now, in this transmission, after this transmission, before this transmission. I ask them how, and they say because their abilities are not bound by time like we would think. They can go back to what we would call yesterday. They can go back. They're saying like aeons. They can just keep going, and they can go anywhere. You can go anywhere. You can heal anything. You can do anything. You just don't think you can because of this agreement you have to time. Now you have no limitations. However, as you are in this earth and having this earth experience, you are having an up and down, a fluctuation of your energy. So this shell of protection allows you to keep in this frequency, this higher vibrational frequency that's in alignment with the truth of who you are, and integrated in perfect ways, and hold it, and anchor it into your energy body. This frequency is anchored into everything, every pore, every cell, every single thing that you can imagine. It is anchored into everything, and you and the shell will protect this. Will keep this. Let's do this. So you say yes, and we say yes, and we do it now. Clearing and the shell of protection. Iakaya tokoro so chiki nakarasa karasa tokoro hishu. Saishikia pakata sokotoshu. Kanasai chikoroto kureke clearing. Inia karasati kurosokoroto kishia makatasai. Ikia parakto sokia pakatasai kia katasakorote shikia. Everything is in the palm of your hand. Iakaya sochia pakata siakaya sokorasa chikarasa. You do not need to reach out here to grasp it. Simply open to what is. This is our message. You hold the world in the palm of your hand. Open to what is. Protective layer now. And as they are doing this protective layer, they're saying Ayakarasa soothes Ayakaya any of the Ayakarasa Chikarasa Ayakarasa Ayasakarasa sadness, Iokoroso Chikaracha fears, Iokorotokarasa unforgiveness, Irakarasa frazzled nerves. This is the real feeling today. The real message here is really about these frazzled nerves. Iakarasa Chikarasa, like people on edge. Iniakara soothe, Ayakarasa Chikarasa soothe and protect. Iakarasa Chikara. Sishiuk tu Saishiai kire Saishiai Akarasa Shikia Tini Ashikiata Karisikia. Inesikirasa, dear ones, Iakarasa Chikarota Karasa Chikarasa, what you have seen before you, Inikerata Karasa, and what is to come. Iana Karasa Chikarasa Chikara may create times when you feel Iniakarasa Chikaraso Chika like you have a frazzled nerves. Iniakarasa Chika and Iakoroso Chikarasa, it's more than this. Iakarasa Chikarasa, it's frazzled nerves, and Inikarasa Chikarasa Chikarasa like a deep fear or shock. Fear not. It's all part of the process of letting go. It's all part of the process of seeing what needs to be seen. If you have something rotting in the garbage, if you have something floorboards that are moldy, you will be sick until you are willing to look underneath and see what is there and make the changes. Now, in this case, you, humanity, are seeing, to be right before your eyes what needs to be seen. You are seeing the dirty laundry. You are seeing the molded, molded. You're seeing the molded floorboards. You're seeing all of this. You're seeing it like war. You're seeing it like poisoning water, poisoning the atmosphere. You're seeing all of this. You're seeing it as racism. Sexism. You're seeing all of this. And when we say it's time to do something about it, you must see it first. First, it must be seen, all the ways in which you have agreed to consciously and unconsciously. And there are many people agreeing to things without really realizing that they're agreeing to them. And harm is being done. And you know that. We don't need to say that. We say that some do not know consciously, but unconsciously harm is being done, and you are seeing this play out in front of you. Now, as we said, it's time for it to be seen, like the mold under the floorboards. It's time for it to be seen in love. But the small self is not going to say, oh, I'm in love with war and all that we've done, these harmful things. No, we're not asking that. What we are saying though is, as with our last message about the portal, when you are present, and you know the truth of who you are, even just a glimpse of this, just a small glimpse of this peace, of this of this love, that you are, you bring that through, and that is what is the doer. You might fight amongst yourselves about the way that you need to change the world, but the small self Anakarasa, as you know it today, will not be the doer of the changing of the world. And we've said this lots. Iokarasa, it is the divine aspect of you. And this is why we are eternally grateful Iniakarasa chikarasa, to be able to share this message and this harmonization with you. Iniakarasa, and like our last message, we have of the 1212 portal, of the 1212 portal message. In this message, when we asked you to lay down everything at the entrance, at the altar, so it is in your willingness to move beyond the idea that you are going to get out the shovel and you are going to get out the sewing kit and you're going to fix it. And it is an opening to divinity, and that divinity expressing through you, and from there you may take an action, a divinely inspired action. So that has been informed by divinity itself, which is none other than you. In your truth, in your glory, in your beauty, in your radiance, in your expansiveness. This is you. We ask you to open to what is you. And they're sending energy now. So through the palms of my hands and through my heart. And through all of me, really. You are willing to step into the truth of who you are. When you are willing to open to, that's the word. Not so much step into, it's open to. When you are willing to open to what is already here, it's already here. When you're willing to open to this, magic. Why? Because you're already magic. You are merging with what you already are. You are merging with what is. You are taking the aspects of personality and handing them over to divinity, which is who you are. Doesn't mean you lose your personality. It means that you no longer believe that you are your personality, and you live from the heart. Such beauty and so happy, so blissful, so peaceful. It doesn't mean you don't have challenges. It's the way that you meet those challenges. Heart open. You meet everything heart open. This is what changes in the times before you and the times that you soon to see. Where things seem like they're upheavaled. Fret not. This is not a message of fear. You can let go of all fear and open to the love and the divinity that is also present and is always present. Open to love. So because you are love. So all you're doing is opening to you. Opening to what is. Isn't it funny? When you hold unforgiveness in your heart. When you say, no, I will not open. I wish to hold on to my judgment. It's like, you've heard that idea of holding the hot coal and burning yourself. It's like standing at the train station or the bus stop, and the bus is here, and you keep looking for a different bus. You keep looking for a different mode of transportation. You keep looking for a different train, and the train is blowing the whistle, and the bus driver is saying, I'm here. And it's like, Here I am. And you keep going, no, not now, not this bus, not this way. There must be some other way. And this is the way. It's here right now. It's open to love. It's here. Open to the peace that you are. Open to what is. We love you. Okay, yes, shikiasi. Shi saisho kaitaisho. Maikatasiki yasha. Okay, thank you so much to the guides for sharing in this transmission today. And thank you, as always, for sharing. And as always, we're sending you so much love. Thank you.